airing out the beef and settling the score. It's time for Where's the Beef Wednesday on Franklin County's favorite morning show. The starting lineup, fueled by Loco Coffee. And now for your hosts, Joe Abraham and Chewy.
And good morning and welcome into the starting lineup, ESPN Radio 1340 1069 WCDT Winchester. I am Joe Abraham along with Chewy. The humpback swamp donkey is in studio with us. It is a Where's the Beef Wednesday presented by the folks over at Max Meat Processing. The show fueled by Loco Coffee as it is each and every day. And Chewy, not only that, I don't know if you noticed, gentlemen, but I'm wearing some pretty sweet new swag.
Yeah.
I'm all swagged out. I gotta say, Alan Fincham hooked us up yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and in
Did
fact,
he hook you up, Chewy?
He did. He left us some shirts on my chair in there, and I'm very pleased.
they sent over a bunch of swag for us. We got some stuff to give away.
Get your beanie?
He didn't get a
No.
beanie yet. I don't know if he has any beanies in stock. It's
Right. Just
almost June. But we did talk about the beanie stuff.
Yeah.
I got to say this though, we're basically like almost famous now because, I mean, what is that? This is how it starts, right? Like you start getting gear, you become like an influencer.
Okay.
Just saying.
Brett
And he's
Crabtree's
talking
over
about
here.
the kids' language on Facebook this morning. and
I
he's-
saw that.
Now he's wanting to be an influencer.
I'm just
Oh,
saying.
okay. Small town influencers. Okay.
I want you to know your Facebook post this morning made your gray show.
Yeah. Well, believe me, I've been feeling it lately because
Oh.
I've been spending way too much time with the kids.
Yeah. Brett Crabtree's already in the chat this morning. Good morning, Brett.
Good morning, Brett. So I'm wearing my gear this morning. This is my Fincham sports hat,
That's a pretty sick logo.
and then I got my Breaking Bad golf shirt.
Yeah, there are lots of interesting attire in there. I really appreciated the.
I love the Breaking Bad
I like
golf
the hat.
logo. Yeah. Well, hey, I may have a hat in the back room for you.
I like the hat.
You're a hat guy.
So
I was gonna give
Big
one.
Al has hit home runs that still haven't landed.
Yeah.
Like that kid, I'm telling you, you've never seen someone hit a baseball or softball.
He looks like he was a baller back in the day.
like literally, he's hit shots that have not landed yet.
Yeah.
They are just moon shots.
Well, we may or may not have something brewing as far as like swag and merch and other things like that with Fincham Sportswear. So more on that to come. But we have entered our first endorsement partnership era. I think that's a big deal. Here's the thing. I do have hats to give away. In fact, I've got a Vols orange Breaking Bad golf. I'm going to go grab it here before the next segment. Breaking Bad golf hat. The first person to jump into the feed and say that they registered for the Franklin County High School golf tournament, which is coming up on June 15th, I'm going to give that to for free.
Dang.
Just jump in there and say, "Yep, I'm registered. I'm playing. I'll be there." And you'll get the hat. I'll set it aside for you.
Brett Crabtree jumped in and said, "Joe, don't tell people that you're going to give them swag and not follow through."
Well, I've actually got this swag.
Yeah.
And don't worry, Brett, you're part of the reason why it's
We had to go and get a new deal.
yeah, like we've been working on this for so long.
Yeah.
He's going to get a sweater someday.
Yes.
That guy's going to get a sweatshirt.
Yes.
Hopefully before, it gets cold again. So today on the show, it is a Where's the Beef Wednesday, and I made a little bit of a Facebook post a bit ago that talked about my beef this morning is that my kids apparently no longer speak English. And we've had this conversation to a certain extent in years past, but it's something that we need to do on a regular basis because my kids' entire vocabulary, and Ricky Tips, I'm not sure if you've learned this phenomenon as well. It's like trying to keep up with it's insane. Every couple of weeks there's all new words. 6'7", Chewy, is now cringe. Which I don't know if you know what any of that means.
Yeah.
But you can't say that anymore without them looking at you, which I never said in the first place. But kids that say 6'7" now they're not cool anymore.
Oh, wow.
Because that word is not even being used anymore.
Brett Crabtree says my wife is helping run the golf tournament. Does that count?
No, Brett. Are you going to be golfing in it? You got to be golfing in it. And I'm not saying that, Chewy, that we didn't have slang when we were growing up.
Sure.
It changed all the time.
We had like talk to the hand, but it wasn't as in depth as this. They speak a whole different language.
Yeah, we did.
We said
just spoke it.
We said like da bomb,
No.
psych. Remember that one?
I still say that one.
Chewy's cool. Psych. I still say like my bad, and then it turned into my b.
What about you? What's slang?
Whatever.
I don't know. We just talk.
Whatever.
Oh, you were that era with the L and the
The 90s.
Yeah.
That was
that's
before
right.
you were even around. Now, and the kids nowadays, there's a whole like website for it. I did some research on this. I like to do the research. Kids nowadays walk into the kitchen and say something like, that fit is low-key fire, but your aura points are cooked because you were rizzing the huzz and left no breadcrumbs. No crumbs.
Is that a real, that's like a real sentence?
Those are all
You don't understand what that said?
those are all terms that they use.
Crap, I've been around Abby too long.
Yeah.
I understood what he said.
Yeah. I think you said that you look so good that you didn't leave anyone else for us. Is that basically what you said?
I have no idea.
Okay.
I still have no idea.
Deb Tyner jumped in saying, "So Joseph, where did quote unquote swag come from? I'm from the far out generation." And then Andrew just jumped right back in and said 6'7". Good morning,
6'7"?
Andrew.
I don't know.
6'7" one annoyed the crap out of me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I'm-
couldn't,
I'm
because it
glad
didn't make
that
any
one's gone.
sense. Like I didn't understand it.
There was no joke.
It was just a coach made a comment once, and then it months later they ran with it.
Yeah.
And it just it didn't make any sense.
It was like the word of the year or something like that.
It's in the dictionary now.
Yeah. Which it's a word that literally means it has no meaning. Like there's no
So stupid.
I don't know. So you don't need to call a doctor. You don't need to call your youth pastor. You don't need to just hold on. We're going to get through it today. School is out. Summer's here. I know you're hanging out with your kids a lot more. We're going to try and translate some of this stuff. Okay? We'll try and get into it. I understand. I recommend taking them maybe to the library and having them read a book. Start there.
Get a thesaurus.
Yeah. Pick out a book and have them read real words. Anyway, we're here to help. So currently, if anybody has any slang words that their kid uses that they're like, I have no idea what this means, or can you help me out here? Feel free to drop it in the chat. Okay? Go over to the FMO Facebook feed, drop it in the chat.
Brett did say, "Man, Joe, that goes hard."
What?
What you just said, your old thing. He says that goes hard, Joe.
Yeah, I would like to know too if you've had a phrase or something like that your kid has said to you, and you're serious. I mean, because it happens with my kids. They will say something to me, and I'm like, "What the heck did you just say?"
Yeah.
Speak English.
When they're in the station, I'll hear them say something, and I'm like, I just don't even think that's what that means.
I think you're gonna have to answer that. What do you think?
Yeah.
Speaking of the phone ringing, you know what I was thinking about, Ricky Tips, is that normally around 8 a.m. we get a call from Deckard Elementary. It's been happening.
They're not doing that now.
Huh?
They're not doing that now.
I know, because it's summer break. And so normally we open up the day with the Pledge of Allegiance at 8 a.m. With school out for summer, if your kid wants to call in and do the Pledge of Allegiance, I feel like we should just open it up. If you got an elementary school age kid, feel free. Call in around 8 o'clock, and they can do the pledge.
They gotta give us a joke too, though.
Yeah, they got to do a joke as well. 931-967-3500 is the number. Pledge and joke. That's what you got to do. All right, so today on the show, like I said, we'll go through the translation of some of these things. Also, Ricky, I don't know if you saw this thing on, I think it was Thursday or Friday. The guy that came on Fox News, and he looked like he was wearing a mask. Did you guys see that?
Yeah,
No.
I did. It's like you could see the bottom of the neck piece hanging out. It was really strange.
It was really freaky.
So I did this really cool thing this weekend because I had a sinus infection that I didn't feel like breathing.
Yeah.
I just left my phone in the bedroom
Oh.
Ooh, I bet you that was nice.
from Thursday till Sunday evening.
Cortisol levels just drop.
It was. I slept a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's good for you.
That's sort of like a
That's awesome.
vacation from the chaos.
I was like, and then when I picked it up Sunday night, I was like, why am I doing this?
Hey, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Well, if anybody saw the Fox News thing with the guy with the mask, what is your thoughts on that? Because it looked like it was a mask.
It did, yeah.
So it was an army general, and they've had him on before. His face looked really overly smooth to me compared to older images of him. And right at his neck, you could see there was a shadow, and you could see what looked like the bottom of a mask. It was freaky.
Very strange.
And at first I thought, no, that's just the shadow. It's just a shadow. And then I watched the video of it, and it looks like a mask, a straight-up mask.
Yeah.
I'm starting to think that Brett Crabtree might be the most sane of us all.
Yeah. He says Joe, not knowing what all these words means, is giving old man vibes. He also asked if he wants him to call it 8, and then Deb told him to watch it with the old man rhetoric.
Yeah, if I'm old, what does that say about a lot of you?
Yeah.
Especially you, Brett. You're older than me. All right, so that's some of the things that we're going to get into today on the show. Ricky, you said you've been fighting that sinus infection. Did you do the thing? Chew was telling me about the thing that you shoot the water up your nose.
The neti pot.
Yeah,
Yeah. I do it every day.
every day, whether you have a sinus infection
No,
or not.
just when
Okay,
I've done
was
it
gonna
for
say.
last week.
you don't get a brain amoeba. That would actually explain a lot.
I love those things.
Brain amoebas.
Yeah, they're amazing.
Yeah.
I've never done one.
One day, Joe, you're lacking a key ingredient to that. But
I don't have to worry about brain amoebas. Nothing to attach to.
yeah, it was
Ah,
stuff.
I'm sorry. That was funny.
Yeah, super funny. You better watch it there, buddy.
I'm sorry. No, I wasn't ready for that one.
Been a while since I got that
Yeah.
Bat out.
Ah.
No, they
They
have
say break in case of emergency. Is that what's the green thing on top of the bat?
what they have the one that has where it shoots the water from one side and it's got the sucker thing from the other side. And
I
it
want to try that. Yeah.
sucks it
I
right out
used
your
that
nose.
one once. I had it for a while. I didn't like it as much.
Yeah.
I have the one that just
You just lean.
nope. It's like a water bottle that you
Oh.
get, and it's got the little U-shaped
Uh-huh.
spout, and I stick it there and squeeze it. It's very violent,
Mm.
and just
I think
runs through your sinuses real quick.
I feel like I would need the one that sucks it out or something. Here's my concern is I don't think that I am skilled enough to use one. I think what it would turn into is me just shooting a bunch of water
It
in my.
literally takes that
Yeah.
motion.
That's
Like,
it.
yeah.
You don't have to breathe that blow out your nose as you're.
Now, once you finish squeezing, you let it out, and then you blow everything out. It's not all at once.
That sounds so satisfying.
It
feels.
is.
Oh, let me tell you, when your head's stopped up
Yeah.
and you do it, and you blow all that crap out of there.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God, the relief you get! It is.
Well,
euphoric.
you might be getting. Have you been taking your seasonal support?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Mine is because I got stuck in a sandstorm last week.
That's the most. He told me that yesterday. This is the most Las Vegas thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
Like,
I got stuck in a sandstorm.
I got
Yeah.
a sinus infection.
Once a week, I think God tries to erase Vegas off the map. It's like, let's hit the sandstorm button again. Let's try one more time.
You're only allowed to build it in the most inhospitable place in the United States. Oh, man.
it's funny, like flying in there,
Yeah.
because you look out and there's nothing
It's just
And-
dead.
in any direction. There's
Yeah.
nothing, and then all of a sudden, this city explodes out of nowhere.
I've never been.
The Vegas airport, it also...
What?
I've
You've
never been.
to Las
I've
Vegas?
never been. And you sent the video. We FaceTimed with you.
Yeah.
And you showed us your view. I am certainly very jealous.
Well, that's what you get from playing a lot of the casinos.
Yeah.
Like, we go to casino probably 7 times a year.
Dang.
Wow.
You know, between Bristol, Biloxi, and Vegas.
Yeah.
You know, and we'll go hit them up, so you gain. The more you play, the more points you get.
Yeah.
Kind of like airplane points.
Yeah, kind of same thing.
Are you
And-
playing like big money, or are you just playing like
No,
nickel and diamond in here?
no, I mean, we'll play a couple grand every time I go.
That's big money for me.
But it's fun. I mean,
The funniest part about Vegas is flying in. Like, don't drive, fly in, because when you walk out of the airport, they've literally already got started. Like in the
Oh,
middle
yeah.
walkway, they've got
As soon as you
machines.
walk out,
it's-
slot
it's in
machines
the
already.
terminal.
Yeah.
In the terminals.
And there's
There's
like
slot machines.
there's an internal train that'll take you like from one part to the
Yeah.
other too. But
I'm so dumb. I would get off
So-
the plane and think that I'm there and just spend the whole week
at
or
the
weekend
airport,
in
yeah.
the airport.
So here's the crazy part. We're sitting there waiting on the baggage to come through. Amy hit for $700 at the airport.
Turn around, go home.
Yeah, it's like, all right, well,
What? So what were you guys up there for?
We're there for work. Had the convention that we went to. Beth,
Okay.
Yvonne, and I.
Chewy, we got to take a convention out to Vegas,
Dude.
We got to find a work project to go out there for.
that would be a lot of fun, unironically.
One of us comes back.
You got a 7-carat case of bad luck, kid. If you know what reference that was, hit us up in the chat, and I'll give you 7 movie tickets.
7.
7 movie tickets for one
odd.
person, if you know what that reference is from.
What did you say?
I said, sounds like you got a 7-carat case of bad luck, kid.
Hmm.
And the fact that neither of you know what that's
Yeah,
from.
I have no idea.
Yeah, that's upsetting.
All right, let's get a break in here. When we come back, we're gonna dive into this slang survival guide.
Slang survival guide.
Yeah, because my son and I were playing Ocarina of Time, and he told me that I had elite ball knowledge,
Yeah.
and I had no idea what that meant. There was not a ball involved. It was ocarina. It was a flute and a very sad little boy. That's what I was dealing with. All right, we'll be back on the other side. It is a Where's the Beef Wednesday on the starting lineup, ESPN Radio 1340 1069 WCDT Winchester.
No two patients are alike. High Point Health with Ascension St. Thomas delivers care centered around your health, your goals, your story, your recovery. From routine checkups to critical procedures, we use today's medical technology and advanced clinical practices to help you feel better, recover faster, and return home to the community you love. We don't just specialize in care, we specialize in you. Learn more at highpointhealthsystem.com.
Hey, it's Chewy, and if you've got pests, you need the folks that I trust. Burrow's Termite and Pest Control. They're right here in the heart of Estill Springs at 101 North Main Street, taking care of everything from termites and ants to spiders and those little critters that love sneaking into your home. Burrow's is family owned, they're local, and they've been protecting homes around here for years. So don't wait, swing by or check them out over there online at burrowstermite.com. Burrow's Termite and Pest Control. They'll treat you right and treat your home even better.
From the 931 Weather Center, it's time for an ESPN Winchester weather update.
More rain headed your way today with a high of around 82 degrees with the chance of precipitation being 70%. Got new rainfall amounts less than 1/10 of an inch possible, except higher in thunderstorms coming this afternoon with some calm winds at around 5 miles per hour. Get out there, grab yourself an umbrella, and stay tuned to ESPN Radio Winchester.
This is Daryl from Columbus, previously from the Paul Feinbaum Show. I like your show. I've been watching you for years. I like you, but I don't like you. I don't know you like Tennessee or Alabama. I don't know which one you like, but I know you don't like the Auburn Tigers, man.
Willie, thank you. I'm a little bit confused by liking me and not liking me, but you laid out your case very well.
The Paul Feinbaum Show, weekdays at 3 Eastern on the ESPN app and on the SEC Network.
You're listening to the starting lineup, fueled by Loco Coffee, on ESPN Radio 1340, 1069, WCDT, Winchester.
Back here on the starting lineup, ESPN Radio 1340, 1069, WCDT, Winchester. So a few weeks ago, Chewy, we went through this exercise of figuring out our movies that shaped us, the video games that shaped us, the albums that shaped us. We need to run Ricky through that gauntlet. We need to figure out, because I'm not sure if this would explain a lot about Ricky. I think there's some things.
Oh, my therapist can't figure me out.
Yeah, that we can't. But there might be some baseline
Chewy
things.
is just struggling with his camera.
It's frozen and stopped 6 times.
It just keeps freezing up?
Yeah.
Lame?
17 times now.
Great.
46 times.
Well, I appreciate you doing your best over there.
No, it's all right. We're fine. We're fine here.
I mean, it is, 5 years old?
Yeah, it might be might be time for a refresh.
There you go.
All right, so Chewy.
Yes.
I think that we should at some point run him through that gauntlet.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. Yeah, it's good to grasp of your personality. I learned a lot about.
It surprised me how accurate it was.
Yeah.
So what are we doing here?
So what we do is you take the 5 books that you feel like shaped you, the 5 albums that shaped you growing up,
Wow.
and then the 5. For us, it was 5 video games that shaped us.
Movies. And into movies.
What do we say?
Too.
Books, movies,
books,
video games.
movies, video games, albums.
Albums.
Yeah.
Okay, so I had missed one. So you take all that and you pick your 5 that are like at your core, and then you stick them into ChatGPT and you say, what do these things say about this person? And it spits out some very interesting insight.
It's very
to your personality.
Yeah. And it takes a while, too. Like, it took us like a week.
I asked Chewy to do, like, the video games. He came back with, like, 70.
Yeah.
It was a little too much. The books, he had a lot, too.
I was about to say, I'd have to think on that one.
Yeah, I could see your list of books being very, very long. But we went back to the ones that shaped you. So think back to, like, even middle school, high school, the ones that kind of, stand out to you when you're a kid. All right. Speaking of things that shaped me when I was a kid, my son and I were playing the Ocarina of Time the other day, and I mentioned this. He kept saying to me, I'd like do a puzzle without having to even think about it, and he's like, the ball knowledge is insane. I'm like, what the heck is this kid saying? So apparently, elite ball knowledge, Chewy, it has nothing to do with ball. It just means that like things in depth. You
Right.
have this like understanding that they don't have.
Now, that one I did know. Yeah.
So that was the first one that kind of set me off. So when Chewy remembers where he parks, that's not ball knowledge. Ball knowledge is when Chewy talks about the color of blue for an hour. That's ball knowledge.
Is it really, though?
When
You'd be surprised how much there is to know about it.
When Ricky like backs a trailer in or does something, what is something that you can do that is just like elite? You just do something, you don't even think about it, and they're like, that's ball knowledge. I don't know. That's
I just thought the blue thing was autism.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Oh, man.
All right, so the next one is one that Chewy's not familiar with. It's Riz, which means
Dude, left and right. Jeez, et tu, Brute?
charm,
He
game,
does too. The lack thereof.
the ability to flirt. No, so I've actually.
That's not true. He's got some riz.
Chewy. Tori needs to watch out. Chewy can riz him up. Just saying, he rizzes up the huzz.
Please don't say that.
Basically, it means that you can talk to girls and or boys without immediately panicking.
Sure.
Like you're cool.
Yeah.
So like back in our day, having riz was called having, like, you had game.
Yeah. Okay.
Most of us did not have it, which is why they invented Axe body spray.
No.
No? Oh, that explains a lot for me.
Jeez.
Next is aura or aura points. That is your vibe or your cool factor.
I know about aura farming. Yeah. Like where you're standing around looking cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, your aura farming is like you're trying to gain aura points.
Oh, okay.
Kind of like a video game, like you're trying to level up.
There's a lot of like video game rhetoric, like I am sensing now.
Yeah,
yeah.
It's a lot of that. So like Ricky, when Ricky comes in on the show, he sits over there and he aura farms while we look like idiots, and he's kind of like stealing our aura points. I feel like he just sits over there. He looks all cool, and you and I embarrass ourselves.
Joni Lewis says she's done with 6'7", by the way.
Yeah, 6'7" is Audi 5000.
6'7" is 6'8".
Yeah, we 6'8". We 6'8"ed it.
86 it.
86 it. So parents, if you like use TikTok or try and do any kind of TikTok dances or anything like that,
Do you have TikTok?
that's losing aura points. The only reason I have it on my phone is because Juliana uses my phone. I used to be TikTok famous.
Oh
yeah,
I remember that. Yeah,
I had like 60,000 followers.
He did.
Did you have TikTok?
I never did the TikTok thing.
Yeah,
I couldn't.
I don't have the TikTok.
I refused because I was a Viner.
Yeah.
You know, I was Vine till I die.
A what?
Vine.
I don't know what that is either.
It was the precursor to TikTok, and I'm still loyal.
Like-
Vine still has shooters out
Vine
here.
was around for like 5
4 years.
minutes.
Yeah, it was like there for 3 years.
I'm telling you right now, I'm so looking forward to the day that I don't have to have a smartphone ever again.
I think we're getting there.
Like I want to have that child 4-button phone.
Yes.
Like I just need 4 people's phone numbers programmed in, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and that's all I need.
If it wasn't for work,
Yeah.
we would not. I wouldn't have Facebook. I'm never on Facebook.
He found some, like, they're like these walkie-talkies that work across the planet. And I forget, do you remember this thing?
Uh-huh.
And you can text on them, too. And it's literally just a button, and then it wakes up the other one, and then you say something into it, and you can be anywhere.
There's
The camera
satellite.
broke again.
There's
The camera broke again.
dang it. There's satellite walkie-talkies, and
I don't even want that. Like,
They
I don't want
are-
to communicate with that many people.
they're basically like the Nextel. Oh, remember the Nextel phones where you hit the
Yes.
button? It was like a
Where
walkie-talkie.
it had, like, that little red dot on the side
I
of
just
it.
want to, I just want a walkie-talkie. I just want a walkie-talkie with Chewy. Bleep, bleep. Chewy, how do I beat the Forest Temple?
Dude, the water temple's gonna, like, I went, since you were talking about it all weekend.
Time out. So you aren't elite at this game. You've just been asking Chewy how to
No.
do it.
So there were certain
Christian is elite at this game.
Okay, so there were certain parts that I was elite through, and then I got to the Forest Temple and couldn't find one of the keys. It was right in the open, and I spent like 45 minutes. No, I say 45 minutes. I spent like 4 hours
So for
looking for this one key.
For those who don't know, this video game that Joe is playing, the Water Temple, was so difficult that the original developer publicly apologized 15 years later to fans for how difficult it was.
Yeah.
So
The Fire Temple is super easy, though.
Yeah.
I'm already through that. Got through that in like an hour yesterday. All right.
Good
So,
thing Chewy lives just down the street so he can walk up and show you how to play the game.
yeah. All right. So Huzz. So if you're risen up the Huzz, then and you got like super high, you're like maxing your aura points, then the Huzz will
Oh my God.
be very impressed.
Yeah.
My brain hurts from listening to you talk right now.
So Huzz just is slang for like girls or women
Or, yeah.
The opposite.
or the opposite,
Or just the
sex.
opposite of what, yeah. You're,
Whatever you
you're
are.
attracted to.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So like Chewy trying to impress the Huzz would be him trying to pick up
Other
chicks.
Wookiees.
Or,
Other Wookiees.
Yeah, other,
Yeah.
other Wook. Okay. Let's see here. So maxing Maxing is interesting because maxing can be attached to anything. So you could be like looks maxing, which is like you're working on, maybe you're doing your hair and your makeup and that type of thing.
You're maxed out.
You're maxing. The other thing you could do is maxing can be related to like what you're eating. I'm cheese maxing right now. You're just like eating a bunch of cheese. You're maxing out on cheese, which later is going to turn into I'm constipation maxing.
I was about to say you know this weekend with the double eggs you were
Yes.
methane maxing.
Methane maxing this weekend.
Were you trying to blow up the bathroom?
Yeah.
With the house with the boys, it's to the point where now the boys are all past the age where they don't smell cute anymore. Walter is still kind of on the edge, but they've all reached the age where they smell like.
Did you say smell cute?
Yeah, well, like little kids have this smell that they smell like little kids. Boys get to this, they smell nasty at a certain age, and it doesn't matter.
It's not glue and crayons anymore.
No, they could come out of the shower, and you're like, "Let me smell your hair. Did you even take a shower? You didn't even go put shampoo in your head." What?
Yeah.
They come out of the shower. They don't even use soap. They just turn it on and stand next to it for 5 minutes. You're not even wet.
Yeah. It's like going
They're
out in the
allergic-
rain, you know?
They're allergic to water. All right, left no crumbs.
I have never heard that one.
Left no crumbs. So basically, it's
You
like
took it all.
you nailed it. Like you did it. Like you did it perfectly. I almost said.
You
it.
almost said it.
So it's not when you literally eat and leave no crumbs. It is if you're doing something and you do it perfect.
Okay.
All right. Bet is okay for sure.
Yeah, I know about bet.
Bet's pretty easy. All right. So, Chewy, if I throw a phrase out there, I want you to describe this first one, and then we're going to have Ricky do the next one.
Okay.
Okay, so first one right here. Bro was rizzing the huzz and lost aura points.
He failed to acquire a positive disposition with the opposite sex in him. How's that?
He's pretty close.
Okay.
And then he lost aura points. What does that mean?
He got less cool because
less
of
cool.
it. He embarrassed himself trying to
There you go.
impress some girls. That's basically what that just said.
Good job.
Cool.
You're getting there.
Yeah.
You are the youngest in the group.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I forget about that sometimes.
All right. Ricky Tips is probably really good at this. Ricky, what does it mean if I say, I tried to lock in, but I'm cooked?
I tried to give it everything I had, but I screwed up.
That's pretty good.
Wow. Dang. Okay.
All right. If I say,
I
Chewy,
only know that because I heard that over the math exams 2 weeks ago.
I'm cooked, chat. That's so, Juliana come home and she'll be like, I'm so cooked.
Yeah.
You know, she's got all the boy problems these days. So if, Chewy, if I say that I'm gaining negative aura points by doing this show,
I would say you're spitting the truth.
Oh, man. All right. When we come back, I do want to talk more about this Navy Vice Admiral Robert Howard, who was on Fox News.
I'll look this up.
Yeah, we're going to have Ricky watch the video, and then I want to get his thoughts when we come back. If you had a chance to see this guy that was on Fox News, jump in the chat, let us know. Also, I mentioned this earlier. If you jump in the chat and let us know that you have registered for the upcoming Quarterback Club Classic for Franklin County High School, which is coming up on the 15th of June, we will we'll give you a Breaking Bad golf hat. And I've got different colors. You can really pick from which color you want. But I've got a Tennessee orange one I'm going to go grab in a break as well. It is the starting lineup on a Where's the Beef Wednesday presented by Max Meat Processing. This is ESPN Radio 1340 1069 WCDT Winchester.
When we hear drug-endangered children, we may picture extreme situations, but substance misuse can affect any child through unsafe environments, unsecured medications, or even impaired driving. Protecting children is everyone's responsibility. The Franklin County Prevention Coalition partners with schools and law enforcement to raise awareness and provide tools that keep kids safe. Because when we work together to protect our children, we are stronger together. Learn more at fcpctn.org/DEC. This project is funded under a grant contract with the State of Tennessee Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse Services.
Spring spring is in the air, and so are fresh new savings at Furniture Merchandise Outlet, FMO, right here in Tullahoma. Ready to refresh your space? From living rooms and bedrooms to dining sets and mattresses, FMO has the styles you want at prices you'll love. No long waits, no sticker shock. Just take it home today. Visit them at 105 North Jackson Street in Tullahoma or browse anytime at FMOTN.com. Furniture Merchandise Outlet, where spring cleaning turns into a spring upgrade.
Around here, people take pride in their property, and Flagship Lawn Services does too. They offer reliable mowing, trimming, mulch, and cleanups at a price that makes sense. And with the Flagship Finish Guarantee, they don't leave until it looks right. No shortcuts, no hassle. Just a yard that looks the way it should. And that's quality you can trust. Call or text Flagship Lawn Services today at 239-849-4033 and get your yard looking its best this spring.
It's time for a local news break from the 931 Go News Center.
Tempers flared at a recent Tullahoma Board of Mayor and Alderman meeting as debate intensified over the city's 2045 comprehensive plan. The controversy centers on changing the plan's legal status from an ordinance to a resolution. During public comment, former Alderman Daniel Berry questioned the move, alleging the change was based on a misrepresentation of state and local law. Berry argued that adopting the plan as a resolution could allow development decisions without strict adherence to the document and urged the board to seek an independent legal opinion. City Attorney Brittany Hoskins defended her position, explaining that comprehensive plans are typically adopted by resolution because they serve as guiding documents rather than binding law. She emphasized that the wording of the 2045 plan would not change and rejected claims of secrecy or legal misrepresentation. The exchange led to procedural disputes over Robert's Rules of Order, with Alderman Kurt Glick and Bobby Wilson raising objections during the meeting. After voting 5-2 to suspend the rules to allow legal clarification, the board ultimately removed the resolution from the agenda due to an oversight regarding the required second reading to rescind the original ordinance. Debate continues over whether the initial vote should stand. And in sports, Franklin County High School is celebrating big with a state champion. Brandon Walker captured the TSSAA state championship in the high jump, delivering a standout performance to bring the title home to Rebel Nation. The victory marks a major accomplishment for Franklin County Track and Field and caps off an impressive high school career for Walker. School officials praised Walker's dedication and competitive drive, calling it a proud moment for the entire community. For more details on these stories and more, visit 931go.com. Stay informed and stay connected to your community with ESPN Radio Winchester.
You're listening to the starting lineup, fueled by Loco Coffee, on ESPN Radio 1340, 1069, WCDT, Winchester.
All right, back here on the starting lineup, ESPN Radio 1340, 1069, WCDT Winchester. Okay. It is a Where's the Beef Wednesday. And here's the hat that I've been talking about. This is the Breaking Bad golf hat. And if you jump in and register for the Quarterback Club Classic, then you will win this bad boy. You just got to jump in and register, or tell us that you've already registered, and then jump in on the
give them their choice of hat.
FMO Facebook feed. Okay, we'll give them the choice of the hat.
You know,
so we got the orange one.
There are some losers out there that aren't Tennessee fans.
We got this. This is kind of cool.
I like
this.
The
Is
tan
like brown. It's like tan corduroy. This one might have to go to Chewy.
That one is pretty sick. If nobody wants that one, I'll take it.
Hat,
this is a Chewy hat. Okay.
You don't wear hats.
This one goes away.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's kind of off-brand. I've never actually seen you in a hat outside of a beanie.
I've got a black one he got me that I wear off and on.
Red and white. I like this one. The light blue one.
Yeah, the powder blue.
The problem is it's the MDC colors.
Yeah, I just can't do it.
This one, probably my favorite. It's got the American flag on it.
That is pretty sick.
In fact, I got 2 of those. And then I got this one. This is upside down North hat.
I don't understand the upside down.
It's a thing that came out.
I just don't get it. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. Like, you made a mistake.
Wasn't it one guy who started doing it?
It probably literally came off
As a mistake.
as a
It was
mistake.
screw up.
And they're like, oh,
Some industrious person was like, "Oh, wait,
we just printed we just did 500 of these.
Let's sell them.
Sell them.
Oh, it's a new design."
Anyway, so
I mean, how does anything get invented by mistake usually? Penicillin.
get in. How was penicillin was a mistake?
It was discovered by mistake.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
Who
then,
knew?
then the
Didn't know
guy, he didn't patent it so the world could have it.
Yep.
He would have been the richest human being on the planet.
But he did. He
in
gave
history.
it away.
Gave it away.
Hmm.
That guy should be a saint. You know what I mean? Like, that's who we should be
Interesting.
celebrating in our society.
But you don't know his name.
Not a clue. Or like the guy who invented air conditioning. What about the guys who did like modern refrigerating? This isn't what this show is for. But anyway,
There used to be like a whole real people of what is it? It's a Budweiser commercial.
Real Men of Genius.
Yeah, Real Men of Genius.
Real
Yeah.
Men of Genius.
That's what it was. You're doing the whole Real Men of Genius thing there.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Air Conditioner Man Maker.
Seriously. I mean, yeah, think about that. You know, where would we be without it? Industrial farming, genetic modification of crops. I
We'd
mean,
be eating stuff that's not GMOs.
Okay. He's starting this because he knows, like, the look on your face whenever you did it. Brett Crabtree jumped in the chat saying, this orange one would look quite nice on me. And he says, it's like a rally hat. So you can get this hat, Brett.
Just got to sign up for a golf
Gotta
tournament.
sign up for the golf tournament.
You don't have to play, Brett. You should have to sign up.
All right, so the other day, I came across this story about the Robert Howard, Navy Vice Admiral, who was on Fox News.
Was he, though?
And, right. And because instead of people talking about what he was actually saying on TV or anything like that, people watching it immediately was like, wait, there's something weird going on with his neck.
So my whole question, if you're really faking it, like if that was another person, you put a mask on, would there not be someone in the makeup department like, hey, I see the bottom of the mask. Let's button that top button so no one sees it.
Okay, but that being said, and that was my first thought was, it's got to be a lighting thing. And I watched it and immediately was like, that doesn't look like a lighting thing. Because I thought the same thing. If you're going to use a mask, you'd know to go down to a certain point that was like at his sternum or something like that to cover it up better.
Go to the nipples.
But you look at it and you're like, holy crap, that looks like a mask. And then just a few weeks ago, we saw the thing about, was it Jim Carrey?
Yeah, where someone else showed up as Jim Carrey.
Someone showed up pretending to be Jim Carrey, and everybody was like, is Jim Carrey dead?
Yeah.
Did they like do something to... Where's Jim Carrey?
Where's Jim?
What the heck is going on?
No one ever.
Yeah, I'm not a huge Jim Carrey fan.
Really?
Not really.
Yeah.
That all being said, what the heck is going on? And, okay, so Ricky's had the chance to watch it now. Ricky, despite your argument against it in saying that, like, you got to be smart enough to button the top button, doesn't it look like a mask?
I mean, it does.
Why would they have any reason to mask that guy up or mask somebody up to pretend to be that guy?
Maybe they didn't like what he was going to say.
I don't know.
Like it's a big conspiracy.
Or
did he have anything to do with the moon landing?
Or they just... All right, so this is what I'm talking about. This is Wednesdays are a struggle sometimes, because I know it's coming. But listen, what if I'm just saying they did that on purpose to hide something else? See what I'm saying? They're trying to get your attention with this thing. You jingle some keys over here, and they're fooling around over there.
Release?
Huh?
Is there another Epstein release that we didn't know about?
I don't think it's gonna happen. They're just gonna. I'm not going to say those words on air, but I wouldn't be surprised if someone else
But you
disappears after that.
These are not the files that you're looking for. You got the UFO files. Don't worry about
exactly. Yeah. Hey guys, there's aliens.
So, let me ask you this: is it the CIA? Is the CIA the one that is at the bottom of all these things? Because there's all these organizations. There's like the FBI and the CIA and the DOJ and all the
alphabet.
Yeah.
All the alphabet organizations.
Isn't the CIA the one that's always at the center of like the really
conspiracy
dark
theories.
stuff?
Yeah. Like they started out doing psyops. Did you ever read about like how the CIA got started? One of their first missions was to pretend to be vampires to scare away guys in
another country.
Yeah. Like that was like how they got started.
Yeah.
And so you sit there and you wonder. I'm like, well, what are they doing now? So. Alice Davis says distraction. Brett Crabtree jumped in here. Hold on, I got to show the whole message for this one. I think they did it on purpose, just so people have this exact conversation we're having right now while they're doing something else while we're not paying attention. Oh, okay.
Makes you wonder now how many other people have been faked on TV.
Yeah.
Well, that's...
Maybe The View's not a real show.
I mean, if there are any aliens in broadcast television, that's where I would start.
Yeah. It says it's a suspect number one.
Just so everybody knows, and I want to make this very, very clear, at least once a week, I vet and question Chewy directly. He has passed to this point, but I'm fairly certain there's something there.
We did a DNA test.
Yeah? Okay.
Deb Tyner says it does look like someone put too light-toned face makeup to them. And then, but hey, Amy Crabtree did jump in saying, we need everybody to play in this tournament and sponsor it. It's for a great cause. Agreed.
Yes. Amy is not lying there. They need some folks to get involved. All right, so speaking of somebody with actual ball knowledge, gentlemen, I'm not sure if you saw this, but last week, Brandon Walker won the state title in the high jump. And I texted him yesterday trying to get him on a show, but he cleared 6'8".
He jumped over me.
6'8".
That is unbelievable.
He jumped over Chewy with his arms up in the air.
Yeah.
I mean, that's...
No. Have you seen those arms? Like he ties his shoe standing straight up.
Yeah, it's pretty close. Okay, he almost jumped over Chewy with his arms straight up in the air.
Chewy can dunk. People don't realize this. Like
standing flat-footed. He reaches up.
At 5'7". Well, no, he's not the 5'7" one here.
How tall are you actually?
6 foot exactly.
Dang it, he's a little bit taller than me.
Just
I gotta get some of those shoes that like
lifts.
Yeah,
yeah.
They make you look 2 or 3
You're
inches
tall
taller.
enough to go on the roller coasters.
I know, but the kids say that I'm actually like an inch and a half taller than the average man. But the kids, my daughter even, she says that I'm short.
Really?
Yeah, Juliana, and she's like 5'3", and she
yeah,
says
but
I'm short.
You really can't count that. The average, like human height.
Yeah.
Joe's about to get mad at me here.
I'm waiting for it.
Because, I mean, there's like 8 billion people in China. and that does skew the average a little bit.
Oh, dear.
Oh, that hurts. He's not lying.
Oh, dear.
We'll take it any way we can get it. A W is a W.
Oh, it's devolved. It's devolved into something different. Oh, I love it.
And just like that, Wednesdays are no longer allowed on there.
Get in on the show and engage with Ricky Tips, because this will be his last Wednesday on the starting line. Oh, man. Well, regardless of how short I am, which we've already well documented, he was already, Brant Walker was already, jumping at an elite level and doing some really amazing things coming into this year.
He got D1 scholarship for it.
To go into Rice, but to bring home a state title. I think what is really cool about that is at the beginning of the year, there was talk about the expectations. And sometimes that is the hardest thing to carry with you is when you have those expectations thrust upon you, regardless of what you're actually capable of, the expectations weigh and make it a lot tougher. But he lived up to all of the hype, and in fact, I think I would argue he'd exceeded it, because as good as as talented as he is, I would have never expected out of all of the kids in the state for him to win the high jump. I just wouldn't have, because it's such a hard thing to do, to win an individual. I mean, he was the best, the number one in an individual thing. And he comes right here from Franklin County High School.
I don't know what he does in college. Like, how high can he get to? See?
Right.
Brett Crabtree says, Joe, you need to talk to Diego Pavia about some shoes. And then Alice Davis asked, what's slang for canceled?
Ricky got canceled twice already this morning on his show. Once for what he said to you, and once for what he said to me.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, gosh.
So, I didn't realize this was a Democratic show. I'm getting canceled for telling the truth.
That's true. That's true. You got to keep inviting him back. Dang it!
Funny.
Okay, so the other thing is, and speaking of the expectations, so Brandon won the Owl Award for Best Male Athlete. Was it Best Overall?
Yeah.
Best Overall.
Wow.
Athlete in the county, and this kind of solidifies that.
Yeah.
But again, that's what I mean is when you talk about the expectations, that's a hard thing to live up to. And
I'm really curious because he's going to college for this. So 4 years of they're going to change his diet, they're going to change his training, everything he does. They're going to work to maximize what he's able to do. I'm really curious to see can he jump? Can he clear 7 foot?
The only time this past year that I saw him lose a tip on a basketball court was he didn't actually lose a tip. Franklin County got like a pregame technical foul or something like that because he dunked before the game, and they gave him a technical, and so the other team got the ball to start. That's the only time that I saw him, quote-unquote, lose a tip this past season. Now, the other thing was we determined when they came back with the stats for the Owl Awards, we're going through them, and we're like, okay, he's got, I don't know what it was. It was like 500 points or something like that.
He averaged like 14 rebounds a game.
But that was the number we're like, that's got to be, there's no way. There's no way he had 370 or whatever rebounds it was.
And he was like, that can't be right. And then when we came back and read, and it's like, he averaged, it's like 13.7 rebounds a game.
Yeah.
And I was like, good Lord. He averaged a double-double.
So good job by him. Congratulations to him.
You look like Jack Black in that picture.
Yeah. With me pointing.
Yeah. Like every time I see it pop up, I'm like, oh, it's like a young Jack Black.
All right, so
it's the best compliment I've ever given you.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Well, yesterday on the show, we were talking about who would play each of us in movies.
Mm-hmm.
And that was, I think that's the one I'm kind of leaning into, like a younger Jack Black.
Yeah.
For Chewie.
Yeah.
So Peter Dinklage?
I'm gonna get Yep, I'm doing it. Yep.
Oh my God. I'm sorry.
That is absolutely the meanest thing anybody has ever said to me. Anyway.
He's done.
Because I can totally picture it. I'm Joey Ray. Just like.
My defense, I really like Peter Dinklage.
He's
he
a
is
great
one
actor.
of my favorite actors.
Yeah. He is awesome.
I would be honored.
But that's not why you called me Peter Dinklage.
No.
All right, so in hour number 2, Ricky and Chewy won't be back on the other side. It'll be just me talking to myself about the Titans or Nashville getting the Super Bowl in 2030.
That's a big deal.
Yeah,
really.
So I want to get Ricky Tip's thoughts on it, and we mentioned it at the beginning of the show. If you've got an elementary school kid who's unfortunately listening to the show, You can have them call in and do the pledge. They got to give a joke, though, too. 931-967-3500. That's 931-967-3500. If they call in and do the pledge, for today, I will give you a Domino's gift card.
Wow.
I'm feeling in a giving mood, Chewy.
You are.
So if your kid calls in and they do the Pledge of Allegiance on air and they do a joke, you're going to get they get the Domino's gift card. They can feed you for once. And they can tell you what their vocabulary means. It is the starting lineup on a Where's the Beef Wednesday. You're listening to ESPN Radio 1340 1069 WCDT Winchester.
I'm Kristen Abraham, curator of Abraham Art Gallery right on the square in downtown Winchester. Looking for something unique? Every month brings a new featured artist, original art to inspire and share with the community. Come in, explore, and discover art that's ready to go home with you today. Whether you're redecorating, collecting, or just need something that sparks joy, this is your place. We're open Tuesday through Saturday. Find us on Instagram and Facebook. Visit abrahamgallery.com or stop by at 106 North High Street. You never know what you'll fall in love with.
With the latest from around FCHS and Rebel Nation.
The Rebel Report, every weekday, presented by Oaklawn Baptist Church, right here on ESPN Radio Winchester.
Welcome back, Franklin County. I'm Lucas Stevens.
And I'm Laura Medina. Welcome back to the Rebel Report, your source for everything happening in Franklin County athletics and activities.
We begin with a look back at an incredible postseason run by the Franklin County Rebel baseball team.
The Rebels battled their way through the region tournament this past week and showed a ton of fight all the way to the very end. Unfortunately, their season came to a close Saturday after a heartbreaking 5-4 loss against Battle Creek.
Even though the season ended just one run short of advancing to the state sectionals, this team gave Rebel fans plenty to celebrate.
It has been quite some time since Franklin County baseball has made a postseason run quite like this one, and this group proved they can compete with anyone in the state.
Throughout the tournament, the Rebels showed resilience, toughness, and determination every single game. From big defensive plays to clutch hitting and strong pitching performances, Franklin County represented the community with pride.
One of the most exciting things about this season is that many key players are expected to return next year.
This postseason experience could become the foundation for an even bigger run next season. The Rebels now know what it takes to compete deep into the playoffs.
Now let's head over to track.
Our Franklin County track and field athletes who qualified for the state tournament are entering their final preparations before competing next week on May 21st.
These athletes will have the opportunity to compete at the University of Tennessee Track Complex in Knoxville against some of the best athletes in the state.
That's an incredible accomplishment and something our entire school can be proud of. We want to wish all of our athletes the best of luck as they close out their seasons and compete for a chance to land on the podium at this next state meet.
And while some seasons are ending, preparations for next year are already beginning.
Tryouts for several Franklin County athletic teams will take place next Thursday, which also happens to be the final day of school.
Different sports will hold tryouts throughout the day, so students interested in participating should be sure to check out with coaches and school announcements for the exact times and locations.
Summer workouts, camps, and off-season practices are just around the corner, and excitement is already building for another great year of Franklin County athletics.
We are looking forward to summer and a whole new season for everyone next year.
That's all for today's Rebel Report.
I'm Laura Medina.
And I'm Lucas Stevens. And as always, go Rebels.
Located at 108 Memorial Drive in Winchester, Oaklawn Baptist Church is a place where families grow, faith is strengthened, and students are encouraged to live with purpose, which is why we're proud to sponsor the Rebel Report. Our mission is simple: introduce people to Jesus and build strong families through God's Word. Join us this weekend for Sunday school at 10 and worship to follow at 11. Learn more online at oaklawnbaptistchurch.org.
You're listening to ESPN Radio 1340 AM WCDT and 106.9 FM W295 AV Winchester, serving Franklin County for over 75 years.
Why choose More Courtney Funeral Home? Well, they're a fifth-generation funeral home taking care of the people of Franklin County since 1905. They're committed to serving you, dedicated to providing personalized, professional, and compassionate service to help lighten your burden and help you out during these difficult times. More Courtney Funeral Home, 300 First Avenue Northwest in Winchester, 967-2222. More Courtney Funeral Home.
Got a project to tackle or a party to plan? Skip the stress and rent it instead at Reliable Rental in Winchester. From tools and heavy-duty machines to chairs, tables, and event essentials, they've got what you need to get the job done right. Whether it's work or a weekend celebration, Reliable Rental makes it easy. Stop by 2433 Deckard Boulevard in Winchester, or check out everything they offer online at ReliableRentalFC.com. Reliable Rental. When you need it, they've got it.
Broadcasting live from the ESPN Radio Winchester studio, it's the starting lineup. Now, here are your hosts, Joe Abraham and Chewy.
All right, back here on the starting lineup.
Chewy, we made it to hour 2.
ESPN Radio 1340 1069 WCDT Winchester. All right, so if you don't do, if none of you guys, call in with an elementary school kid to do the Pledge of Allegiance, I might have to have Chewy do it.
Oh boy, yeah.
Again, the number is 931-967-3500.
We saw he was around during the making of the Pledge of Allegiance.
Yeah, we saw a picture in a break that we're not going to talk about it. I'm going to try and forget about it.
Oh no, I want to talk about it for a second. Chewy, why?
If you get the opportunity to dress up, you do.
How was it, by the way?
It was amazing. Actually,
the food was good.
Unironically, the food was incredible.
Revolutionary Tavern on the square in
Fayetteville. It was incredible. That food, the drinks too. They got this like whiskey thing with like a cherry in it, like a dark candied cherry in it, and it had smoke on top. It was all very, very fancy, very nice. I had the chicken strips and fries.
You ventured
fancy.
out. You got the chicken strips.
Okay,
it's very fancy though. Very fancy chicken strips and fries.
It was okay. Like the fries,
they served it on a plate.
The fries weren't normal. They were like it looked like those like potato shavers where you do that and it makes like the spiral
like twists.
Yeah, it was like a battered spiral potato, and those were the fries. And the
Did
batter
you like
was
those though?
Yeah, they were good.
Okay.
Like the whole place was amazing. Like one guy got like a huge steak, and there was like this one where it was like a burger, but like the buns were made out of like old school flapjacks. It was really interesting.
Well, you guys look like you'd be eating like
possum.
Well, like the fish that they put in like the Jello.
Yeah.
Sort of something like that.
No. This food was good.
Huh?
Herring.
Yeah.
Herring.
Yeah.
No, all the food was incredible. Highly recommend it. Revolutionary Tavern. And hey, if you do dress up, just let us know. Send us
You won't
send
be
us a
the
picture
weirdest looking person they've ever seen to walk through your
And
door.
when we say dress up, we're not talking like nice clothes.
Yeah.
We're talking dressed up as in you fought in the Revolutionary War.
I've worn a costume on this show before. I just wasn't wearing the tricorn hat.
Yeah.
I wore it for Halloween, and I was a pirate.
Yeah.
It's a very versatile costume.
It is a very versatile costume.
Nope.
Doug Garrett
That
said,
should never
sorry
be
I'm late.
worn.
What kind of beef did I miss? Mostly
Chewy's wardrobe.
my wardrobe, and we've been bullying Joe nonstop, basically, for the first hour.
So for people who are wondering what we're actually talking about here, Chewy showed us a picture in the break.
We kind of need to put the picture out there now.
He went to this.
You should know. Like, you need to show it.
Okay.
He went to a Revolutionary Tavern, and he figured, it would be fun for him and his friends.
No. So his friends told him to dress up.
Yeah, no context.
And so they all dressed up like they were, from the Revolutionary era, and went to this tavern. Just FYI, one of his friends who dressed up was wearing a red, white, and blue vest over a revolutionary style. Like, what is that shirt called with the frillies and the?
I don't know what to call that.
It was frocked.
Yeah,
looking,
yeah.
And yet he had a red, white, and blue striped
sleeveless too,
like a vest
Yeah.
going on.
It is anti-Riz.
Yeah.
Yeah. He lost all the aura points.
You guys, that's what you guys think. So I think we were cool.
No.
I felt very cool that day. We got lots of attention.
I bet you did.
We did, dude. We got a brochure to like go and visit cabins and everything.
Chewy normally, they give those away for free. He normally tells me about all the bad decisions that he makes in his life. He was so embarrassed it took him 2 weeks to tell me about this one, though.
No, I honestly just had forgotten to tell you guys until it popped up in my gallery this morning, and I was like, oh, man, I need to show him this because we all took a picture together.
Yeah.
Highly recommend. The food was wonderful. Shout out to Jacob and Darby. Thanks for taking me.
Just to, again, put this in context, I'm not embarrassed about being short anymore. After seeing that picture.
I'm not embarrassed either.
I thought you said you were an inch and a half tall, above average height.
Yeah, until you brought up the fact that there's like 8 billion Chinese people or Asian people or whatever that
skew
are
the results a bit.
Yeah.
Look, so just put it in perspective here. Say you're taking a class at MTSU, 400 kids in this class.
Yeah.
And it's graded on a bell curve.
Yeah.
And 70% of them get a C, and you got a B. Are you upset because you got a B on that bell curve? No. Just because they're dumber than you doesn't mean that you're not smart, Joe. I'm trying to build his confidence up a little bit here, guys.
Okay.
Hey,
so
Greg Crabtree says, shout out to Doug Garrett for selling me a new truck. Look at that.
Yeah, that happened.
What kind of truck did you get?
Last week. Is very nice. It's very, very, very
sound
nice.
like
He
you
sent me
said
a
that like
picture.
Very nice.
So hold on. Before we hear about the truck.
That's pretty good.
The average
good board.
global
Yeah.
height is 5'7.5"
Really?
The average American height is 5'9".
Oh.
So now I
okay.
feel much better. In
All
fact, I'm kind of a big guy if you think about it.
5'9"'s the average height in America?
In America.
What?
5'9".
Is
Are
that
you sure?
Average male.
Male and female?
Just male.
Huh.
What?
Average height for male in America, 5'9".
Where are they finding these short people at?
I would have figured it was like 5'10", 5'11". That's
5'9".
interesting. Huh.
Wow.
I always thought that I was average, like 5'10".
I thought
5'10
that's
and a
what I was
half.
thinking
from
too.
birth?
No.
Counting from birth.
Average.
How tall were you, Ricky Tips? Jesus Christ.
Well, I'm just like, are they putting like babies in this category here to like?
Any male.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's tremendous.
At what age are they starting the counting on this? Like, are they measuring?
Were you the kid who like got like 6'2" in middle school though?
I was tall.
Yeah.
I'm concerned. Jack is.
He's getting okay.
He's going to be tall.
fast.
So
Yeah.
his grandfather on his mother's side is like 6'4".
Yeah.
I'm concerned. Now, will it be awesome because he'll be able to do some things, I think, talent-wise with that kind of physical. Yeah, that'd be great. But I really don't look forward to not being
For
the
him to be able to
alpha
reach stuff on the top
in my
shelf?
own house.
Yeah. You gotta,
Don't hurt me.
Jack, can you get that on top of the refrigerator for me?
Yeah.
Oh man,
You got to establish that pecking order now. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna have to take that bat home. I think get another one.
Really, 5'9"? That just blows my mind.
I know.
I gotta Google this.
All
Like,
these people that are so much shorter than me.
where are all these short people in America?
W's in the chat for 5'10" and up.
Okay, so Brett got a Ford F-150. Is what it looks like.
Not bad. Not bad, Brett.
Are you guys a Ford or a Chevy, like a Ford or a GM guy?
I'm the vehicle that you get in and it starts.
I like the way you think.
Yeah, no preference.
I want a key truck.
I like the GMC. It's like the GMC and the Chevrolet.
They seem like the same thing.
Yeah, Brett, what's the difference between a GMC and the Chevrolet, aside from the emblem? Because they look pretty much the same.
$10,000.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm talking about though? Those little tiny key trucks. They're those like.
Actually, I asked Brett, but I meant Doug. The little little half
tiny,
cars.
Yeah, those ones, but they're trucks.
Yeah.
They have a full size truck bed in the back.
Yeah, you can get them from Asia for like
$4,000.
Yeah,
I want one so bad.
We should get you one.
I feel like that would be the Chewy Mobile. You know what I mean? And it's a truck.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you can bang it up and it's not too hard to fix. It's all kinds of cool stuff.
Europeans' average height is taller than the United States.
The Netherlands is 5'11".
Holy, well, that's that Viking, those Viking genetics.
Right here says Netherlands average around 6 foot tall. UK, Australia average 5'10".
The Netherlands, that's the aliens, the Nordic aliens, you know?
Nordic area. Oh, you're right. Yeah, I forgot about
They
those.
said they're really tall, blonde.
That's what happens.
The average height for a non-Hispanic white man in the United States is 5 foot 9.5 inches.
Interesting.
I wonder if that'll change with these kids growing up because they're getting taller. Like, have you noticed the average height of like the kids nowadays? Like my brother, I remember when we'd pick him up from like high school, and just seeing the height on these kids was insane. And I asked Dad about it. He thinks it's all those hormones of the chicken nuggets.
Do kids these days eat chicken nuggets?
So
I don't know.
Abby made dino nuggets this weekend.
They do like some
I
dino
love
nuggets.
dino nuggets. What?
Yeah, I'm with the Ricky Dad on that one.
Bothians?
Yeah, just because they're shaped like dinosaurs, my friend, does not mean that they're very good.
They taste different than the regular frozen chicken nuggets.
Yeah,
in
they
a good
taste
way.
like crap.
I do not believe what I'm hearing. Brett
Do you want me to say it
Crabtree-
again for you so you understand? Like,
Brett
do I say
Crabtree
it slower?
says GMC is basically an upgraded Chevy. Okay.
Okay.
But no, all right. People. Okay, we have 9 viewers right now. Okay. Dino nuggets or not? I want to know. Am I the weird one here? I love
Yes.
dino nuggets.
You have to ask that question?
I have never had. I like even an air fryer. I like an air fried dino nugget.
So if you've got kids that are staying home for summer break, are you buying them dino nuggies? Here's the thing. I would suggest if you go to, I think that they're at the Walmart. Now, obviously, different stores have different brands or whatever, but there is a purple bag of great value chicken nuggets, and those ones are pretty good.
Kroger, I always like the Kroger generics.
Yeah.
I'm a generic kind of guy. Like, if I
Yeah.
can get it in generic, I will. Like,
Yeah.
But Kroger does the best. But, yeah, the chicken nuggets are pretty decent. But, I don't know. Alice Davis says, no! Okay, then.
Anything that, and I get it, they're all, like, even the ones that you go to McDonald's, they've got, like, the 3 different shapes or whatever they are,
Yeah.
or the different, you know, I
Have
get
you ever
it.
seen how McDonald's makes their chicken nuggets?
Oh, I don't even
It's
want to
not
think
good.
about it.
You need to watch that video.
Yeah, don't ruin it for me. I know. I
Yeah.
have seen it. I forgot. It's been long enough where I've forgotten about it, and I'm okay eating them again.
Trying not to resurrect that.
Yeah.
memory.
That pink paste.
Oh gosh.
It can taste good sometimes if you get it in the right time.
Anyway, the chicken nuggets that are shaped like that, like in some sort of weird,
The vague
man-made shape, I struggle with those. Give me the bag where they're all different shapes and sizes.
Where it just looks like a chunk of chicken.
Yeah.
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 Or just chop up some chicken
Chick-
breast
yeah.
and make chicken nuggets.
Chicken. Yeah, that's a good way of doing it too.
Brett Crabtree says, "Who remembers kid cuisine?" I never did the kid cuisine thing. My brother did that, but I could never do it.
We didn't do frozen food at the house.
Yeah. Well, your turn.
My kids, as far as chicken nuggets go, I don't think that they care.
Yeah.
They pretty much will eat them all.
Sure.
I don't the like the little prepackaged what are the things where you can get like the pizza and all that type of stuff? Lunchables.
Yeah, yeah.
We did ramen noodles.
Yeah, we ate a lot of ramen. But the Lunchables, that's the stuff that freaks me out. If it's in that kind, you can taste the chemicals.
Yeah.
When you
have to
start
scrape
eating
it
on
off
that
of
stuff.
'em.
Oh, that stuff is gross.
I've gotten really, really, really good at making ramen.
Yeah.
Because Tori loves it so much.
Yeah.
So I've gotten like down to a perfect
technique. I remember getting to like the 11th grade, and I had this friend who would bring ramen, like uncooked ramen, to school. I thought this dude was crazy. He would bring uncooked ramen to school with a plastic bag. He would crunch it all up into little pieces, pour the seasoning mix in it, shake it up, and eat it. And it was like little ramen chips.
Ew.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It was actually pretty good.
Let's see. Andrew jumped in saying, "Happy birthday, River." Happy birthday, River, to whoever that may be.
All right, let's get a quick break in here. When we come back, I have no idea what we're going to get into on the other side. This show's gone completely off the rails.
I really messed y'all up with that picture.
Yeah,
scarred you guys.
I'm a little bit still perplexed at that. It is the starting lineup on a Where's the Beef Wednesday. This is ESPN Radio 1340 1069 WCDT Winchester.
When it comes to beef, the smartest way to buy is straight from the source. At Max Meat Processing, you can stock your freezer with whole, half, or quarter beef, saving money while getting premium, locally raised meat you can trust. No additives, no preservatives, just real beef. And if bulk isn't an option, no problem. Max Meat Market has you covered by the pound. Max Meat Processing, your hometown source for quality beef.
This is Dale from Columbus, previously from the Paul Feinbaum Show.
Check in scissor hands. I'm the wrong guy to ask, but what's the secret to a good haircut?
A good haircut makes you feel confident. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, when you get that haircut, you're going to walk out that barbershop, you're going to look in the mirror, and you're going to be like, yeah, that's it. And you're going to tip the barber.
The Paul Feinbaum Show, weekdays at 3 Eastern on the ESPN app and on the SEC network.
From the 931 Go Weather Center, it's time for an ESPN Radio Winchester weather update, presented by Bennett's Pharmacy.
More rain headed your way today with a high of around 82 degrees, with the chance of precipitation being at 70%. Got new rainfall amounts less than 1/10 of an inch possible, except higher in thunderstorms coming this afternoon, with some calm winds at around 5 miles per hour. Get out there, grab yourself an umbrella, and stay tuned to ESPN Radio Winchester.
At Bennett's Pharmacy in Winchester, we're more than a pharmacy. We're your partner in health. Conveniently located at 1201 Dinah Shore Boulevard, we're here to serve you with fast, friendly, and personalized service. Need prescriptions filled? Looking for over-the-counter products? We've got you covered. Plus, enjoy local delivery and expert advice from our caring team. Call us today at 931-967-2777 or stop by Bennett's Pharmacy at 1201 Dinah Shore Boulevard today.
There was an outline for today's show, but it didn't survive the opening segment. Back to Joe and Chewy on the starting lineup, right here on ESPN Radio 1340 1069 WCDT Winchester.
Back here on the starting lineup, ESPN Radio 1340 1069 WCDT Winchester. Joe Abraham alongside the humpback swamp donkey Ricky Tips and Chewy in studio. Chewy.
So to fix my set. Off air, I said I've never seen Willy Wonka.
Yeah.
I've probably watched the whole thing
in pieces.
I can't watch it. Like, I get so frustrated watching it because I just want to punch the kids in the mouth.
Yeah.
And most of the parents.
Yeah.
Even as a kid, I was like, this is dumb.
What's funny is, and funny, not funny, haha, funny, ironic, is that's how a lot of parents are nowadays. You watch that movie and you're like, oh gosh, these parents are so annoying. And then you walk outside and it's like every parent you see is just like one of those parents. Chewy, though, dropping some ball knowledge on us in the break. He said that in, what was it, the original Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory?
When they go down that psychedelic scene of like them on the boat.
Yes.
It's one of like a few handful of movies where they actually showed the death of an animal.
A real animal.
Like a real animal, yeah.
As opposed to a fake animal.
You know that thing that says no animals were harmed in the making of this movie?
They can't on that one.
Can't tag that movie in it.
That predated them.
Yeah. They cut the chicken's head off.
Yeah, that was in Willy Wonka. Then there was another one. There's a movie, a horror movie classic. It was a mockumentary, I think they call it, called Cannibal Holocaust, and they killed a tortoise in that one for the movie.
Tortoise?
To the guys who made it were psychopaths, and it's but yeah, back
that's
then,
brutal.
Yeah, but that's why they have it nowadays that no animals were harmed in the making of this motion picture. That's basically to tell you that we're not harming animals to make movies. That's where that comes from.
All right. So I was going to get into this a couple of segments ago, and I don't know. Chewy showed us a picture, and we got lost.
Apocalypse Now is in that list.
Oh, nice. What'd they kill?
A water buffalo.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Now, there actually is in Hollywood, like in the Hollywood Hills, there is a company for if you're doing a movie production and you need dead animals, it's cheaper to go and ask someone to get real dead animals than to make fake dead animals.
Well, the movie where they used the real skeletons.
Oh, Poltergeist?
Poltergeist.
Yeah, those were real human corpses.
Yeah, and they didn't tell them.
Nobody told them for like 20 years.
Yeah.
It didn't come out till way later till someone told them about it.
That's messed up.
Yeah.
That's brutal.
Oh, wow. Ben-Hur in the charge of the Lightning Brigade?
Yeah.
100 horses died.
What?
Are you kidding me? 100 horses?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Jeez.
All right, so the Tennessee Titans, the
City
Super
of
Bowl,
Nashville.
the Super Bowl is coming to Nashville. Yeah, I keep saying the Tennessee Titans, but
Yeah, okay, that was my question.
the Super Bowl is coming to Nashville. The Tennessee Titans are getting a new stadium here shortly
Next year.
and so the Super Bowl in 2030 is going to be at the new Nissan Stadium. This was just approved by NFL owners this past week at the league meetings in Orlando. First and foremost, the stadium is going to be an enclosed stadium. Do you have an opinion on that, Ricky
I think
Tips?
it's smart. Now you can do more events in there. They can hold the NCAA Final Four can now be in Nashville.
Right.
You can do a lot more concert series will go through there. WrestleMania can now come to Nashville. Like there's a lot of events you can get here with that stadium being enclosed. It's going to be a big tax boom
Yeah.
for the city of Nashville.
As has already been seen, but there's an ant on my microphone. Interesting. As has already been seen by the fact that they're getting a Super Bowl. Now, for me, I think that it's okay for a city like Nashville to have an enclosed stadium like that for your professional football team because I don't necessarily feel like
I think all stadiums should be enclosed now.
see, as a Browns fan,
They are getting a stadium. They're getting enclosed.
they're getting enclosed, and I feel like teams up north where weather plays a factor, I don't feel like they should be enclosed. To me, it gets away from kind of part of. But I do see your point. The problem with like the Browns having an enclosed stadium, I don't think the Browns have the infrastructure to host a Super Bowl. They don't have the hotels. I don't think that they have all the, and so that's kind of what frustrates me about them. But here, I think it's a perfect fit. In fact, I think that Nashville, even from a location standpoint, I can't think of a better place to host a Super Bowl. I think that this could be the first of many Super
Oh, yeah.
Bowls.
It will be. They came out and challenged Nashville also. Like it was one of those things where the NFL said, "We saw what you did with the draft, 6 years ago. Now let's see what you can do with the Super Bowl."
Yeah,
because the draft completely changed when Nashville got it.
Yeah,
because Nashville was the second city they went to.
Right.
The first city was Chicago. It'd been in New York forever.
Right.
At Radio City Music Hall, and then they moved it, I think, to Chicago for 1 year.
That sounds right.
And they did it downtown. And it wasn't anything special.
Right.
And then Nashville got it the next year, and Nashville shut Broadway down.
Yeah.
And they turned it into a party.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like it was a 3-day just party in Nashville. And from that point forward, it's just traveled every year to a different NFL city.
Yeah.
And everybody since has been like, crap, how do we beat Nashville?
And part of the reason
And
I
they
love,
can't.
part of the reason I love Nashville is from a location standpoint is it's better located than, and think about the places that get a lot of the Super Bowls, right? You got Atlanta, New Orleans, and Houston, and some of these places, Tempe out west. You got L.A. and stuff like that. But you got these places, and they're very much in like on the outskirts of the U.S. And Nashville is you got 65. There's a reason why it's
we are 7 hours from 80% of the United States population.
Yeah, and there's a reason why it's got so many like trucking routes and things like that go through it as well. It is so perfectly located as far as the eastern side of the United States goes for something like this. I think it's going to be huge for the region, not just for the city.
I think it's going to be big. I think they're going to do a real good job with it. I'm expecting to see The first country halftime show.
Well, that was one of the things I was going to ask next. Is who would you like to see? I mean, to me, I feel like
I don't think you can do a artist.
Right.
I think the first one needs to be
like a mashup, like if
Yeah.
Dolly Parton and
if she's still kicking, she definitely needs to be part of it.
yeah,
I mean, we're talking 4 years from now.
right.
Dolly's already, what, 90?
Is she
she's-
that old?
She's getting close to 90. She's in
Oh my
her.
gosh.
Well, maybe.
Guys, what-
She's definitely in her late 70s.
She's
early
only
80s.
80. She's
Yeah,
80.
yeah.
80, okay.
80, okay.
What are we gonna do without Dolly?
I don't know.
Get a
I don't
new
like
album.
to think about it.
Get a new song when she dies.
She's gonna get a statue somewhere.
Do you know that?
No. Does she have a
She has
pre-recorded song that's
already
gonna drop?
recorded that won't be released till after she passes away.
Wow.
I wonder if it's like a big FU song. Like,
all of the negativity that she never put out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
she's been saving it for after she's gone. That's
I
not
hate,
a bad idea.
I hate this person. I
Yeah.
hate this person. Big diss track.
Yeah. Oh, a Dolly Parton diss track would be brutal.
That'd be the way to go out. 'Cause
Yeah.
It's not like they can say anything about you after you're gone.
Dolly's,
I don't always love you.
I don't know what we're
Did
gonna
you
do
see,
without Dolly.
she's doing her 9 to 5K in Nashville.
No, but that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's a cute one.
It's to raise money. I forget what she's raising it for, but some charity she supports. Like Dolly's amazing. You know the book thing she does, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's for me. That is the coolest thing, and it's not just. It's in so many different countries now. I think it's like 80 something countries.
Wow.
If they send them out to. Yeah, I was in Sevierville for training last year. It was last year, maybe year before last. I can't remember. They all run together, but the head of the Dolly Parton Foundation talked to us, and like they were talking about the program and the books and all that, and how they ship them out and how it all started. She pays for that.
Wow, dude.
Like it is such a crazy thing.
That's insane.
Up until from the time you're born till you're 5.
The
you get a book a month.
Imagination Library. Is
Yeah.
what it's called. I was looking up Dolly Parton, and Rhinestone came up with Sylvester Stallone, and he's 79 years old.
Yeah.
I knew he was getting up there, but golly, he's almost 80.
Alice Davis jumped in saying, y'all are probably too young, but one of Nashville's TV stations used to play a song on their morning show that was All Roads Led to Nashville.
Yep.
That's interesting.
Uh,
Nashville has become this weird hotspot for the
Oh,
South.
It's huge.
Minecraft, you know the video game that all the kids play? That company that made it, Microsoft owns it, and they chose Nashville to host their convention. Like, that blew my mind. They're a company out of Sweden, and they were like, let's go to Nashville. Like, they picked, that to me was like, that was the first time I noticed, like, they're making some waves, you know?
Nashville's. I mean, it was the largest growing city in the United States there for a while. It's like 70 something people a day moved to Nashville.
Wow.
Like 32 a day left.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
As far as the Super Bowl coming, is there any concern about, or do you think we're past the point of? Because I know that there are people who look back at Nashville and they're like, oh, this isn't the Nashville that I grew up with, and there's
always going to be that, no matter what.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not the Nashville it was 10 years ago.
Right.
Like the skyline. You look at the skyline 10 years ago and look at it now, it's totally different.
Right.
You know, but it's.
I personally, as long as it's like not where I live, I like the fact that Nashville is growing and has all these, really cool things going on.
I wonder if the Sphere is going to be there by 2030.
They're building another one?
Yeah, in Nashville.
You're kidding. They're building a second Sphere, and they're going to Nashville.
Yeah.
Dang. Nashville's. What do you predict for Nashville coming up here soon? Then, like, do you think it'll be like the next New York or Houston or something? Or
I mean, I think it's already surpassed Houston.
yeah.
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 I mean, it's a destination, dude. It's crazy. Like people, they travel to come to Nashville.
That's pretty wild to me. Like just that concept alone.
I blame it on the TV show.
What TV
There
show?
used to be a TV called Nashville, a TV show back 12 years ago.
Yeah, I don't know though. That kind of came along
when that show came out though. Like Nashville really started to blow up.
It coincided with some things. There were some things, like the hockey team came in, and there were some other things, and it just kind of like
the hockey team's been around for 20-some years now.
Yeah, but but that's what I mean is that the show came along because I feel like it started to gain that popularity. Like Franklin and Spring Hill and all of that area, they were already kind of starting to explode.
Oh, I remember when Spring Hill blew up. I was living there when that happened.
Oh, man. It went from being, you'd get off on Spring Hill, and there was like one little area where you could go shopping, and then there were some housing and apartment complexes and things like that, but it was pretty much all like rural farmland and other stuff. And then
townhomes as far as the eye can see.
yeah, and then you left and you come back. I came back one time and I was like, I couldn't find anything. It was, the entire place is just completely different. Anyway, all right, let's get a quick break in here. When we come back, we'll talk. I still have no idea what the heck we're going to talk about. This is the weirdest show. I thought we were going to spend all show talking about, I don't know, the fact that I can't understand my kids, and instead we're talking about everything else but that. No, what I do want to talk about on the other side is, as far as basketball goes, you know, the Knicks have a real shot here, or at least I like to pretend that they do. And Ricky's kind of a basketball guy. Do my Knicks have any shot at taking out OKC? That's what I'm going to ask him on the other side. It is the starting lineup. This is ESPN Radio 1340 1069 WCDT Winchester.
Every child deserves a safe place to grow. When substance misuse enters a home, children can face neglect and lasting trauma. The Drug Endangered Children's Initiative in Franklin County brings together schools, first responders, and community partners to identify risks early and protect our most vulnerable. It's not about blame, it's about protection. And when we stand up for our children, we are stronger together. Learn more at fcpctn.org/DEC. This project is funded under a grant contract with the State of Tennessee Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse Services.
Out with the cold, in with the comfort. Refresh your home with Hall Furniture in Winchester. From stylish living room sets to cozy recliners and dining pieces made for gathering, now's the perfect time to upgrade your space. Quality, comfort, and pieces you'll love coming home to. That's Hall Furniture. Visit them at 3131 Deckard Boulevard in Winchester or browse anytime at hallfurniture.com. Hall Furniture. Make your home feel brand new.
Unlock the equity in your home with a home equity line of credit from First Vision Bank. Make repairs or upgrades on your home, consolidate debt, or use your flexible HELOC for large purchases. You'll have flexibility to access the cash in your home's equity whenever you need it. Plus, you'll enjoy competitive rates and the trusted hometown service you'd expect from First Vision Bank. Contact First Vision Bank today to learn more. Terms and conditions apply. NMLS number 490528. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
It's time for a local news break from the 931 Go News Center.
Tempers flared at a recent Tullahoma Board of Mayor and Alderman meeting as debate intensified over the city's 2045 comprehensive plan. The controversy centers on changing the plan's legal status from an ordinance to a resolution. During public comment, former Alderman Daniel Berry questioned the move, alleging the change was based on a misrepresentation of state and local law. Berry argued that adopting the plan as a resolution could allow development decisions without strict adherence to the document and urged the board to seek an independent legal opinion. City Attorney Brittany Hoskins defended her position, explaining that comprehensive plans are typically adopted by resolution because they serve as guiding documents rather than binding law. She emphasized that the wording of the 2045 plan would not change and rejected claims of secrecy or legal misrepresentation. The exchange led to procedural disputes over Robert's Rules of Order, with Alderman Kurt Glick and Bobby Wilson raising objections during the meeting. After voting 5-2 to suspend the rules to allow legal clarification, the board ultimately removed the resolution from the agenda due to an oversight regarding the required second reading to rescind the original ordinance. Debate continues over whether the initial vote should stand. And in sports, Franklin County High School is celebrating big with a state champion. Brandon Walker captured the TSSAA state championship in the high jump, delivering a standout performance to bring the title home to Rebel Nation. The victory marks a major accomplishment for Franklin County Track and Field and caps off an impressive high school career for Walker. School officials praised Walker's dedication and competitive drive, calling it a proud moment for the entire community. For more details on these stories and more, visit 931go.com. Stay informed and stay connected to your community with ESPN Radio Winchester.
When it comes to caring for your loved ones, choose a name you can trust. Inhabit Home Health in Winchester, located at 2068 Cowan Highway. We're here to provide compassionate professional care right in the comfort of your own home. From skilled nursing to therapy services, our team is dedicated to helping you or your loved ones achieve the best quality of life. Call Inhabit Home Health today at 931-967-0633 to learn more about our personalized care plans.
Well, that was an interesting last segment. Let's try that again. Back to Joe Abraham and Chewy. This is the starting lineup on ESPN Radio Winchester.
Back here on the starting lineup, ESPN Radio 1340, 1069 WCDT Winchester. Joe Abraham alongside the Humpback Swamp Donkey, Ricky Tips, and Chewy. And this is one of those unique times a year, gentlemen, where we've got hockey, we got basketball, we got baseball, we got golf, we got NASCAR. We got basically every sport except for football, and it feels like there's nothing going on. Like, right? If football's not on, I don't usually care. But I'm kind of being forced to care because the New York Knicks, who are supposed to be my NBA team, if I had one, it would be the Knicks, are headed to the NBA Finals, which is kind of a big deal for Knicks fans. Just ask them. And the Thunder on the other side of the bracket just took a 3-2 lead advantage over the Spurs in the Western Conference Finals. Ricky, do you care at all about what's going on in the NBA?
Not even a little bit.
Okay, so at least I don't feel bad.
I will say this, though. I wouldn't mind seeing the Knicks win it all.
Yeah.
They've never have.
Yeah. It would be good for basketball, I think.
That's one of those blue blood teams that I think it just blows my mind they don't have a championship.
Right.
But with that being said, I saw this post the other day, and it made me think. If you could give any NBA player a championship that didn't win one, who would it be?
I don't know. What comes to mind? What are you thinking?
For me, I'm going, Patrick Ewing is one.
Yeah.
He never got a ring.
That's a good one.
Charles Barkley never got a ring.
Yeah.
Reggie Miller. As a Knicks fan, you got to hate Reggie, though.
Yeah. The first one that came to mind for me was Ewing. The other ones...
Tracy McGrady.
Yeah.
I think injuries hurt him. I thought he was an amazing talent.
I think that Barkley's the only other one that I feel like anything for, because you had some guys from that era that really stood head and shoulders and kind of represented that era. I think Ewing and Barkley were a couple of those guys. If you had to pick like a Mount Rushmore of the 90s, those are some guys you'd have like Chewy, you'd have Jordan, Shaq, probably Ewing and Barkley.
Going 90s?
Yeah.
I wouldn't put Shaq in the 90s.
No? What was he, drafted in 93?
Yeah, but I still wouldn't put him in the 90s. I don't think
he won a title till the 2000s. I don't think it was early 2000s.
I mean, Shaq was dominant, but I'm thinking 90s players. For me, the 90s, I'm going there. It's Jordan, of course. I'd probably go Barkley, Bird, Magic Johnson.
No, see, Bird and Johnson, I think they retired too early in the 90s. Didn't they retire like early 90s?
Reggie Miller's one I'd have to give credit to because Reggie had a huge run in the 90s.
Yeah.
Hakeem Olajuwon.
Yeah, Hakeem is up there.
David Robinson.
Robinson's up there.
You know, those are guys I'd have to put ahead of Shaq. Like Shaq, my all-time players,
Right.
Shaq is one of my all-time favorites.
Right. Yeah.
But I think if I'm going with the 90s, Isaiah Thomas.
What do you think it is, though, about the NBA right now that's kind of like lost your interest? Is it just that nobody really that you care to watch?
There's no big men anymore.
Yeah.
Like, I like the big men.
Yeah.
I like watching. I enjoy watching Wemby, honestly. Like, I watch him some. I enjoy. He's big. He actually can shoot the ball a little bit.
Right.
Like, he has no strength, no power, but like, I loved watching Shaq play. Shaq was just fun.
Yeah.
He looked like he was having fun on the court while playing the game. And then tell me there's a real killer out there anymore.
Right.
Like, who's an assassin on the court anymore?
My concern is, and I mentioned this, you and I've had this discussion before, is once LeBron steps away, and he's already kind of fading because of his age and his production, and he's not the best player and blah, blah, blah. But I feel like coming behind him, who's going to really carry that banner and be the face of the league? And I know that there are guys, but there's nobody to the level of, in my opinion, Kobe or LeBron, and there are some good players, but it's kind of like golf right now.
I'll give you one that we didn't think about that's not won a title.
Okay.
Allen Iverson.
AI, yeah. Yeah.
Kevin Simmons says Patrick Ewing as well.
Yeah, Patrick Ewing would be my guy. AI's strong. Man, and he was a cultural phenomenon, especially in my day and age, my era. But, I go to golf. I go to NASCAR. I go to basketball right now. There are some sports right now that it just feels like there's a bunch of guys that are really, really good.
There's a void of superstar.
Well, there's probably more overall talent than ever, but there is a void of superstar. There is hockey.
Well, I won't say void of superstar. It's a void of personality.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it.
Because they're superstars. These guys are phenomenal at what they do.
Right.
Don't get me wrong. But they don't have that pizzazz.
Well, like a perfect representation of this is Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy Johnson won 7 titles in NASCAR. The guy was like a piece of white bread. Like he was milk toast. There was nothing exciting about him. You take...
Like, I enjoy watching the WNBA.
Right.
There's more... I like watching Caitlin Clark. She's amazing.
Mm.
But she's also a little bit of a diva.
Right.
Like, she puts on a show. Like,
Yeah.
she'll sit there and throw her arms out. She'll clap in your face. She taunts you a little bit.
Right.
She's got that dog in her.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing about, and I don't want to say the guys in the NBA don't have that, because they do. Like, these guys have made this level. They're amazing at what they do. But they don't have that. There's no Kobe.
Do you think
there's no Jordan? And as much, and I'm a huge LeBron fan. Like, huge LeBron fan.
Right.
LeBron doesn't have that killer mindset.
Right.
Like, that's the one thing he didn't. If he had that Kobe Bryant mindset, I think there would not be an argument over who's the greatest of all time. Because I think he has all the tools, and he's put together the body of work.
Yeah.
But he just doesn't have that, I'm going to destroy you. Like, the whole, do you remember the Pau Gasol thing in the NBA, in the Olympics?
Right, yeah.
Have you heard this story?
No.
So Pau Gasol and Kobe Bryant, teammates, the Lakers. Good friends. They play each other in the Olympics. Kobe says, they're going to run this play. It's a picket fence play. Pau's the last one to set the screen. He goes, I'm going to run through his chest.
His friend.
Yes.
Yeah. Jeez.
And they're like, yeah, whatever. They're all joking, laughing about it. Kobe was on or LeBron, Carmelo, bunch of younger guys at the time. Like, yeah, cool, whatever. Yeah, I see you, Kobe, whatever. First play, they run this little picket fence play, and he levels, like throws his shoulder in the middle of his chest, knocks him to the ground, and sends him flying.
Jeez.
And at that point, they're all like, he's legit. Like, he's serious.
He's a psychopath.
Yeah, like he's not here to play the game. He's here to dominate the game.
Wow.
And that's the thing. I don't think we have that anymore.
Yeah.
Elite. What you said at one time, talking about like Tom Brady and those types, elite level competitors.
Yeah.
Where like they didn't.
It's not that they like to win; they hate losing so much.
Right. Yeah.
You know,
Even like it doesn't matter who they're against, kind of thing.
Yeah, and that's kind of where I'm at right now with Major League Baseball. You've got some guys who are really, really good. You've got obviously Shohei Ohtani and Aaron Judge and some really good talent in Major League Baseball. I would say, Ohtani and Judge even is not really there. I think Ohtani is the guy.
He's the face of Major League Baseball.
Yeah, he's the face. But and I think over in Asia, China, Japan, those types of regions, he is elevating it to a level that it has really never been before. But here in America, I feel like a lot of our major sports, is Patrick Mahomes really that guy in the NFL? In the NBA, do we really have that guy right now? Do we have that guy in the NHL? We've got a lot of talent, and I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it feels like in all of the major sports, there is not that one guy that you say, hey, who's the face of this sport? And everybody responds with the same guy. Like Tiger was with golf. Like Jordan was with basketball in the 90s. Like Tom Brady was with football. And it's where everybody agrees. There is no argument. This is the dude who represents, who is the face.
I'd still say Mahomes is for NFL.
I think he is, but kind of not begrudgingly, but almost like he's the best we got.
You put his numbers at his age compared to Tom Brady, he's got the same Super Bowls, he's got more MVPs. Like, he's got a better resume at this age.
Yeah.
It's can he keep it together long enough? The thing with Brady that a lot of people they never give credit, Brady had a great supporting cast around him.
Right.
Like, that team as a whole was awesome.
Yeah.
That defense does not get the credit it deserves.
And it was always there were like a few staples, but it was very much so a rotating cast of characters that had a role and played it perfectly. So that goes back to Belichick, the way he built that team.
So here's a question for you.
Yeah.
Talking about football. Is this the best wide receiver core the Titans have ever had?
Ever, I don't know if I recall all of their wide receiver cores ever, and we haven't seen anything yet on the field. I think it has a potential to be. I think it has the potential to be as a group from top to bottom. Yeah.
I was sitting there and thinking about the only group I can think that might be able to compete would be the Kevin Dyson, Derek Mason era.
Right.
Those two were really good.
Right, but again, it was limited. There wasn't a whole lot of. I don't think, I can't remember what the depth looked like, but I obviously I remember those two guys.
But I think, in all honesty, I feel we have 5 solid wide receivers
right
on our roster right now,
which I think is important, and it's that's the goal. If we can protect Cam Ward, he's got people to throw to. Yeah, I would say top to bottom, it probably has the potential to be. But their offense, I don't think, again, pending offensive line production, I don't think their offense will be the problem this year. And Salah's a defensive guy.
I don't think that defense is going to be a problem. Defense is stacked.
Yeah, so they could,
as long as they stay healthy,
they could be one of these teams that make a huge jump, which would align perfectly. We've seen this before in the past where teams will get a new, and I know uniforms don't win games, neither does a stadium and things like that. But what's ironic about it is you'll have teams who create a new identity. They'll get a new stadium, they'll get new uniforms, and all of the sudden they start playing really, really well.
For a stretch there, that was the model to get to win a Super Bowl.
Right,
was to change your uniform.
Change your uniform.
The Patriots did it. Tampa Bay did it. Baltimore, when they got rid of those ugly Browns uniforms.
That's mean.
They had to change the whole city.
Yeah,
they had to go really.
They went full scorched earth.
It's brutal.
Denver, when they did it. Seattle, when they changed theirs. The Rams, when they changed theirs.
Seattle, yeah. The Rams won it in the '90 Kurt Warner era.
Kevin Simmons jumped in saying, if Jim Nantz is not calling golf, I'm not watching. Just saying.
Jim Nantz did the Super Bowl announcement for the Titans.
Oh, for the Titans, yeah.
Yeah. I didn't realize he was a native Nashvilleian.
That's man, Nashville is the hot place to be.
Well, second place.
Isn't
number one's Winchester.
Easy. Don't tell people. We don't want them to
oh yeah, right.
That many people to come down here. We want some people, not that many. What's his name? The Kirk Herbstreit.
Yeah,
he's a Nashville guy. Loves Nashville.
Oh, did you see Vanderbilt change their logo
again?
Yeah.
No.
Oh yeah, there's like 4 teams or 8 teams changed their logo in college football this year, and Vanderbilt's looks horrid.
Oh gosh.
It's just a V, a gold V.
Oh, wasn't that what they had?
No, they had the black star behind it.
Yeah, but over the last few years, they've used that V on their helmet. They got rid of the star a few years ago, but they're just fully going to the V. Okay.
Texas Tech changed theirs.
I like the star logo a lot better.
Trying to think who else.
Tech changed theirs?
Yeah.
Oh, they just tweaked it though, didn't they?
All of them just little tweaks.
Okay.
But it's still like they're significant enough to make it look bad.
Yeah.
Kevin Simmons had a prediction for the Titans saying they finished 9-8.
I'd have to look game by game, see what I think. I put that practice into place yet. That's something we'll have to do this week.
I think they have a shot at a 500 season. It really, for me, it's going to depend because their schedule's not that tough. They've got a pretty easy schedule. One of the lower half of the city, because they were one of the worst teams. And I think Jacksonville didn't do anything to help themselves this all season. I think the AFC South didn't do much to help itself, except for the Titans.
All right. Let's go through this real quick before the end of the show. Jets at home. I think they could win that game.
I think they should win that game.
Philadelphia at home.
That Philly.
Yeah, Philly's pretty good. At New York Giants.
Should win that game.
At Baltimore.
That's doubtful.
Home versus Houston.
Should win that.
I'm going to say that's a win. At Indianapolis.
I
can see them.
Well, who's QB? Is Danny Dimes still the QB there?
Yes.
I think they can beat Danny Dimes.
At Indy?
Yeah.
Are they going to split with Indy, or are they going to...
No, I think they can sweep Indy.
Okay. So there's 4. Cleveland, that's a win. At Cincinnati.
Cincy's one of those that it's going to be if the defense can play well,
yeah,
we beat Cincy.
Yeah.
If Cincy's offense does what it wants to do, it's going to be a high-scoring game because Cincy's defense is trash.
Home against Jacksonville.
Should win.
At Dallas.
That's another one. I mean, it's a toss-up for me because Dallas hasn't done anything great. I think their defense is taking a step back. Their offense they're elite. They got a great quarterback and good receiving core. Running game's not that great. Offensive line's pretty solid, though. That's a push for me.
At Jacksonville.
Should beat them.
I don't know. Jacksonville's pretty good.
I don't think so.
So you're going to give them to win the series against Jacksonville?
Honestly, I don't think there's the AFC South. I don't think they should lose a game in the AFC South.
Up at Washington. Oh, no, that's at home. Home versus Washington.
I'm taking Washington.
At Detroit.
Take Detroit.
Home versus Indianapolis.
Take that. We'll win that one.
At Las Vegas.
Win that one.
Home against Pittsburgh. I think you should win that one.
Depends on how Aaron Rodgers plays.
No, they should win that one. And then
new coaching staff
at Houston.
I think we sweep the AFC South. I think we win the AFC South this year.
Okay, so you'd have them win in 12 games. There's a couple of away games on there that I think that if they go the other way. So let me put it this way: they have the.
So for me, it's the defense.
Right.
I think the defense is going to be really solid this year, and it's not guys that were like, oh, we're rookies, we're counting on these guys to step up.
Right.
Like we brought in dudes.
Yeah.
And Saleh is. You see what he does with defenses.
So
I think Jeffrey Simmons could end up being the defensive MVP this year.
Yeah. So you have them based on just running through them. You had them winning 12 games. Now here's the thing. That's with them winning, like basically best case scenario. But somebody's got to do it, right? I think that there's probably 2 or 3 games in there that you mentioned that could go either way. Some of those conference games, things like that.
I mean, always the conference games can go either way.
But what you're saying is that the floor should be like an 8-win team. The ceiling is they could be a 12-win team.
Yeah.
Like somewhere in that 8 to 12. And a lot of the talking heads say, oh, they're only going to win 6 games. I think that's selling them short.
I think they're a playoff team.
I think that they are going to be right on the verge.
I think their defense.
I wouldn't be surprised if they were one of those teams that slipped in.
I think their defense. I don't think sleeping. I think they're going to win the AFC South.
Yeah.
I just don't think.
I love your confidence.
Stroud's not proved anything last 2 years. He had a great rookie year, and has not done anything since. I don't believe in Danny Dimes.
I'm not sold on Jacksonville, despite the number of games they won last year. I didn't feel like they were a great team.
They got worse.
Yeah.
I think they lost too many players. The offensive line, they lost 3 of their offensive linemen.
They lost
their starting running back.
They were one of the top teams in turnover differential, which I've talked about in the past is not one of my things that you can't really rely on having a plus 20 turnover differential.
They realize now they traded up for the second pick in the draft to get the 5th best corner in last year's draft.
Which I said last year.
Yeah, so
Travis Hunter.
Because he's not going to play wide receiver this year. He's just playing corner.
Yeah, they're gonna have him in for like a couple of plays here and there. All right, yeah, I think you got a little homer to you, but I think that you're realistic as far as some of the things they could definitely be in that 9-10 win area.
Like there's certain games I struggle, like the Dallas game. I think
right.
Dallas, Cincinnati, Pittsburgh. Those are games that could flip. They're coin toss for me. I think because if our defense shows out like I think it will, we should be able to handle those teams.
Yeah.
But if they can exploit us somehow, then we're in trouble.
Yeah.
But I also think on the other side, I think the offense is going to be pretty explosive.
Yeah.
I like Cam Ward.
Yeah, and I think that the offense, again, the defense is going to take a lot of pressure off of the offense, I feel like. So I'm excited about it. All right, brother. Well, I appreciate you coming in today. Thank you for helping me learn some of the new language. If I have any questions, I know who to text. He's an expert.
Yeah.
Well, didn't realize it, but Abby is having to decipher what she says.
It's tough. We do a lot. We interact a lot with these kids at like the high school and middle school levels. It's tough at times. But all right. Well, for Chewy and Ricky Tips,
So,
I am Joe Abraham.
I do want to say this, though. If the couch is still here next week, I need my microphone moved to where I can sit in the lounge area.
Okay. We can make that happen. You know what we didn't do today? I didn't even ask you, like, what do you have? Do you have anything going on right now?
No, but we are about to start selling tickets for the wine walk in June.
Okay.
The third Thursday art crawl.
It's going to be a wine walk?
It's going to be a wine walk.
Ooh.
So those are about to go for sale.
I like that.
Yeah. So you scan the QR codes in the businesses around town if you want to.
Where can people go? Kevin Simmons says, I'll take 12 wins. Go Titans. Where can people get tickets and things like that or stay connected? Do they just Facebook page?
To Visit Winchester. Their Facebook page is doing this. They're doing the wine walk. And they're going to have QR codes in the businesses you can scan to purchase your ticket.
Tremendous. All right. Well, that'll do it for the starting lineup on a Where's the Beef Wednesday presented by the folks over at Max Meat Processing. Real quick, too, before we hit the end of the show here, I did want to let you know, going on over at this week at Backstage Pawn, if you have a tax refund that's come back, or maybe you're looking for a gift, you got somebody with a birthday, your anniversary coming up, right now at Backstage Pawn, they're offering 10% off all knives in stock. Maybe you're just one of these people, you don't really need a reason to get another knife. So now's the time.
Yeah.
Go over to Backstage Pawn. They've got some really nice brands. They've got Case. They've got Benchmade over there as well. And they've always got new inventory coming in as well. So it's worth just stopping in to see what they've got. It is off of South College Street here in town. And don't forget, they also buy gold and silver. So you might even walk in with something and leave with cash. That'll do it for the show. Coming up on the other side, it is Reliable Rentals Swap and Shop. This is ESPN Radio 1340 1069 WCDT Winchester.
The starting lineup with Joe and Chewy is presented by Loco in Winchester. Right here in Winchester, Loco is doing things their own way. From locally roasted Loco coffee to a one-of-a-kind shop experience. It's a place that's built for the Franklin County community. So if you haven't stopped by yet, now's the time. Support local. Drink Loco Coffee, fueling Franklin County mornings. Roasted right here in Franklin County. And don't forget to tune into the starting lineup, weekdays from 7 to 9.
Mirage Pools and Spas is proud to honor the class of 2026 across Franklin County. Graduation is more than a ceremony. It's a celebration of your hard work, your resilience, and your journey to this point. Each of you has a unique path ahead, and the possibilities are endless. As you take that next step, carry with you the pride of your accomplishments and the support of your hometown. Congratulations, seniors, and the best of luck from Mirage Pools and Spas in Winchester.
It's time for a community calendar update presented by Minuteman Press in Tullahoma.
Here's what's happening in and around Franklin County. Coming up Thursday, May 21st, from 9 a.m. until 1 p.m., is the 2026 High Tech Job Fair at the Atlantic Venue in Tullahoma.
From the 931 Weather Center, it's time for an ESPN Winchester weather update.
More rain headed your way today with a high of around 82 degrees, with the chance of precipitation being 70%. Got new rainfall amounts less than 1/10 of an inch possible, except higher in thunderstorms coming this afternoon, with some calm winds at around 5 miles per hour. Get out there, grab yourself an umbrella, and stay tuned to ESPN Radio Winchester.
This is ESPN Radio Winchester, where Franklin County comes to life. From local news and athletics to everything in between, we're proud to bring you the...
This is Swap and Shop, presented by Reliable Rental on ESPN Radio Winchester and 931go.com.